Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nurafni Umagapi. I'm from Mathematics Education EIN Ambon. So today, my presentation about probability and statistics. The first thing I will discuss is probability. What's the meaning probability? Probability is a mathematical concept used to see the possibility of an event occurring. Probability is divided into three parts. These parts, simple space and with symbols S, equal the set of all possible outcomes in an experiment several times in the concept of opportunity. Next, even. Even is the result of an experiment that can but need not occur. And then sample points. Sample points are members of the sample space. And with formula P of A equal N of A over N of A. And with formula P of A equal N of A over N of A when P of A then less than equal to 0. P of A less than equal to 1. P of A equal the chance of an event occurring. Next, N of A equal the number of members of the events. And then N of is equal the number of possible events. Next, example about rolling a dice. The first simple space of rolling a dice. That is S equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where n of A is equal 6. Next, simple points equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And events A equal 1, 3, and 4, where n of A equal 3. And then with formula P of A equal N of A over N of A equal 3 over 6 equal 0.5. Teman-teman, di sini saya akan menjelaskan dengan bahasa Indonesia untuk lebih gampang dimengerti atau dipahami. Contoh dari rolling a dice ini, kita mencari 3 poin, yaitu sample space, sample points, dan peristiwa. Kemudian, bagaimana cara untuk mendapatkan sample space? Sample space atau ruang sampel ini didapat dari S-nya sama dengan sample space itu adalah angka-angka yang berada pada kurung kurawal. Di sini kan yang berada dalam kurung kurawal itu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dan 6. Di mana jumlah dari S tersebut atau ruang sampelnya adalah 6. Kemudian ada sample points atau titik sampel. Titik sampelnya itu contoh seperti angka yang dalam kurung kurawal tapi dia tanpa kurung kurawal. Di sini 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dan 6. Kemudian tentang peristiwanya, peluang peristiwa itu A-nya itu sama dengan 1, 3, 5. Kenapa 1, 3, 5? Di sini kita melihat angka yang di dalam kurung kurawal tetapi angka ganjil. Jadi jumlah dari angka ganjil tersebut NA-nya itu sama dengan 3. Jadi dalam rumus yang sudah ditentukan PA sama dengan NA per NS sama dengan 3 per 6 sama dengan 0,5. Terima kasih. Next, about permutation. What's the meaning permutation? Permutation is number arrangements of a number of discrete objects when order matters. Next, this is formula. PR equal n factorial over of n minus r factorial. Next example, 4p2 equal 4 factorial over of 4 minus 2 factorial equal 4 factorial over 2 factorial equal 4 times 3 times 2 factorial equal 2 factorial. Equal 4 times 3 equal 12. Next, combination. What's the meaning combination? Combination is number of possible arrangements when order is not important. Formula for combination NCR equal n factorial over r of n minus r factorial. Next example, NCR equal 9 factorial over of 9 minus 4 minus 4 factorial equal 9 factorial over 5 factorial and 4 factorial equal 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 4 factorial times 5 factorial. Okay, over 5 factorial for times 3 times 2 times 1 equal 3 times 2 times 7 times equal 126. Next, I'm presentation about statistics. In statistics, we can study about measure of central tendency and measure of dispersions. Measure of central tendency, that is mode, mean, and median. What's the meaning mode? Mode is the value that occurs most often in the data. Mean or the average is the sum of the observation divided by the number of observations. Meanwhile, median is the middle number or when data is odd, or average of two middle numbers or when data is even. When data are arranged from the smallest to the largest. Measures of dispersion, that is range, variance, quartile, and interquartile. Range is difference between greatest and smallest data. Variance and standard of deviation. Quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. And interquartile, difference between third and first quartile. Next, group data. Formula for group data, that is range of group data equal midpoint of highest class minus midpoint of lowest class. Next, lower boundary of a class interval equal upper limit of the class before it plus lower limit of the class over 2. Upper boundary of a class interval equal upper limit of the class plus lower limit of the class after it 2. Next, size of class interval equal upper boundary minus lower boundary. Size of class interval equal range of data over number of class. Midpoint of a class equal lower limit plus upper limit equal over 2. Midpoint of a class equal lower limit plus upper limit over 2. Next, mean equal sum of or midpoint times frequency over sum of frequency. Model class equal class interval with the highest frequency. Friends can see the pictures. Example of a grouped data. Result from midpoint. Midpoint of a class equal lower limit plus upper limit over 2. So the result is 45.5. That's a little explanation for the group data. Hopefully it can be understood. Friends, next to represent data effectively, we can choose several forms of diagrams like tables, bar and compound bar graphs, histograms, frequency polygons, P charts, dot plots, line and broken line graphs, or stem and leaf plots. Friends, then I will explain one example of a bar graph can be seen in the picture. In this bar graph, there are favorite foods, the frequency, and the name of the food. Who likes meatballs? Frequency 40. Manuel who likes satay? Frequency 25. Manuel who likes soto? Frequency 30. Who likes chicken nuggets? The frequency 35. And then who likes nasi uduk? The frequency 20. Okay, friends, that's a little video of explanation from me. More or less, I beg your forgiveness. The last, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.